told me that 2 years ago, but it's true. And this is a composition with a ton of CC. That Wukong and MF combination is very...
Is that if your Scion player is really intent on going way too deep, you can just say no by putting a pillar in front of him.
And now you might think that that's anti-synergy, but given some of the moments that we've
you could save Dudu from an unfortunate situation
that we have put into our respective games, because he also has to play other champions because he's a professional.
Yeah, he does.
But maybe after that... Oh!
Whoa, left flash shaman. There is the solar flare as well, and Aiming turns up and says, thanks very much for setting up that play for me, gentlemen. I will take this. And he does. Once the Maiden is coming on in, though, and you can see his second dragon being attempted by DNF. Solar flare not going to find quite too much as Yoshik does grab the Drake. There is the flash out from Lucid. He gets over the wall as the Cyclone to buy a lot of time. Bullet time as well, working out, but the killer instinct from Berserker. It's going to be able to take down the Monkey, and Showmaker in the meantime is going to be able to shove out this wave. Flash in from Beryl, though. They're looking for life, who flashes away. He's still burning, and there is the double up. It was in the air as now Pioshik want to come on forward. Subjugate goes down. The barrier is nowhere near enough as Beryl likely to die as well. The smite comes in. Pioshik also dead, but gets another kill for his teammate, or for himself. That was weird. It's 2 for 2.
Unsure about the whole sequence of not really anywhere to be found outside of that one play in mid, but it hasn't led to too many objectives as Ocean is up as...
Okay, well, Beryl is going to get pillared. Now Shield of Daybreak going to connect onto Pioshik. Beryl's very dead.
Have you seen the hit movie Wanted with Angelina Jolie?
Yeah.
Like her. You know what it reminds me? I think it was, if I remember correctly, in the LCK, I think it's Rogue Time.
Oh, no.
Which is like, they have a great early game and then stuff happens and then nothing happens and then they lose.
Well, we've got a depth charge coming in. That is a very dead life, though, as now the Cyclone is just causing such an incident. Teleport to come forward, though. This is a Scion coming in. Oh, my goodness. He's so incredibly swift. And Shiu is just going to take a turret.
So Lucid is going to look for the steal.
Oh god, and it's Ocean Rift.
No, we're gonna check this, right?
Oh yeah.
Guys?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna check this, right?
Oh yeah.
They're not checking it.
Well, Solar Flare comes in, and now the bullet time is interrupted, but that is going to be a Drake secured by DK. Beryl dies, but being dead seems to be exactly what he wants in this series. Seismic Shove will connect, though, and down goes Aiming. Now Bulldog could be in trouble as the team fighting Yorick is in here. And he does just find the Q, unceremoniously bops Talia on the noggin and takes her down. That was a solo kill, no one got an assist. They're upgraded. And so now, double Trinity Forces, we are hitting some item spikes on DK. As Beryl is taking some damage. The rest of DK coming on over, and Beryl surviving for so long. There's a two-man knockup with the Cyclone still. Lucid's just dead. Showmaker taking so much damage as well. As Berserker gets himself out of the way, the turret is going to go down. The train has left the station, and perhaps he didn't really want to go here. Still, Aiming's going to get hooked up and destroyed. Everything you can do, I can do better, says DK as they look to throw the game.
Maybe just gone?
I don't know whether there's anything that they can do about this. Well, the rest of DK are coming down.
Like, he does have a lot of... I think they're too slow.
Yeah, Lucid goes in. Lucid is going to be able to get over the wall, but then can he get back is the question. And yes, with a flash he can, but he's still going to die. As down he goes. An opportunistic maneuver there by DK, and they could have perhaps just not.
Yeah, or be in position earlier. Now, Otacon, I just keep noticing with anything I say, I'm like, well, does it really matter that much for DNF? It should! This should be a big deal! I don't have faith in DNF, Atlus. I don't know how. He's going to be doing great damage to Berserker and to Bulldog. Even Bulldog is a little iffy. But we need Black Cleaver. We need Void Staff. They're building resistances. And you are otherwise not going to get through either Dudu or Pioshik. Even Pioshik is sitting on a 4-0 right now.
Yeah, and he's even got some cheekside ones. It is time to win.
It really does feel like DK, against any opponent, has the ability to make it look like we are watching two teams of very equal scale. Let's not forget, this team beat Home Alive.
Yeah.
That happened. That was last week.
Yep.
That's a thing that we all witnessed.
DK and KT both.
So it's DK.
It's
KT.
They play to the level of their opposition, no matter who it is.
kind of does as well.
They do a bit too, but they also do a lot of just like, we don't care until it's playoffs. I feel like it's very obviously that for Humble.
I wasn't quite on board. We talked about this in Box 8 in depth. You should check it out.
Yep.
But I am on board after I watched them play against T1. Maybe a little bit less on board after T1 got 2-0.
It's interesting because you talk about the fact that DNF's composition plays easier and easier later into this game. DK can play around side lanes really effectively with what they have.
They have a good team fight as well. It's just that they need to start off well. Like
you don't know that. Do they have object permanence?
I don't know. If they don't, then
is there memory reset? We don't know. We don't know how it works. Okay, well, someone, if you do know whether it works, just let us know. As the Maiden gets aggressive, and there's a charm there as well. Life just goes down, bonked by a shovel.
There it is. That's the moment I was waiting for. You know, people are coming through.
Yep. Just going to wander on over there.
They're going to have Shiyu. This is what you should do, by the way.
Yep.
Shiyu solos, the rest of the team contests.
Well, there's the flash out from Bulldog as Showmaker getting on top of him. DNF, they pull off the Baron. As now you've got a very angry Scion running amok in this team fight. The Dragon does go down to the Yorick, is aiming with the barrier, is not able to do anything. And now Shiyu is teleported in, but to what? Oh, well, actually, he just finds the Morning Mist and snipes the 80 carry. That was absolutely obscene. And now you've got the Maiden going ballistic. They can end. Not able to quite get enough damage onto Bulldog. And with 4 members alive, maybe they can get something done.
They don't have Berserker, though.
This is going to take a long time to take these down.
Timing window's quite there. Pioshik is trying. This is going to be very close, Atlas. But I think I
think they understand.
They know. So DK got.
There's a decent amount of vision still in the area. Control what is going to be stopping that one in the pit is the Maiden. Oh, gets pillared. Oh, and she's going to get taken down as Beryl also is able to get over that wall. Does have to flash the seismic shove on the other end though. And aiming picks up an Infinity Edge. Could be important. But still, no flash now on Beryl is a big deal.
DK. Dragon up, about 6k gold down. They need to win this game if they want to keep their chances as high as possible. Even if they end up losing the series, they're not out guaranteed, but they're going to have to rely on KT to really KT it up.
Oh, yeah.
Which, as we know, at any given point, it's about a 50-50. Is Beryl, no flash.
Another seismic shove going to connect. Another flash in, but this time, Life, unfortunately, not going to quite make that one work. Still, the Pillar's in a great position, and Beryl unable to walk for a very long time. It's Beryl's turn to get caught. Let's see whether DK can capitalize on it this time, as the Baron has gotten started. Berserker and Pioshik doing a lot of damage to it already.
Let it go, it looks like.
Yeah, Charm is going to connect over the wall here. But yeah, Dudu is absolutely a brick wall. So this Baron is going to be secured this game. All right, well, hopefully you're not caster cursing. This could be the team fight win for DNF. As the Weaver's Wall just to try and lock down this inhibitor turret as Beryl gets engaged on the knockoff. Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, aiming in so much trouble as Dudu crashes forward, just obliterates the bottom lane. The Cyclone gets a decent amount of value, but Lucid not able to do enough. And neither is she. Showmaker just getting shown the door here as Berserker is flashing in on top of the Yorick, and DNF will be able to make this one a series as they look to take down the Nexus turrets and bring us to a game number 3. DK gonna have to do better than this if they want to make it to the Legend group, as Showmaker having to flash away, but he is still gonna lose this game. DNF looking